episode opens up with Kyle being extra and dramatic about the text the text apology that PK sent her. And can I tell you, PK, this apology was like, oh, I'm sorry, but you just need to get over it. Like, he was apologizing to her, but he was also getting her together at the same damn time. Like, I'm sorry, but you need to grow up. You need to move on from this. I'm like, PK, what in the hell kind of apology is this? And the thing that was taking me out was that Kyle was not getting the apology that she wants and the way that she wants it. PK was just like, this is the apology that I'm giving you, and you need to move on from this. And I don't think he's going to do any more. I think that this is it. This is how PK apologizes, and Kyle has to deal with it. But she hates it because Kyle really wants to be like doted over. She's so sensitive, you know what I mean? And so she wants an apology a certain way. But dealing with people like Lisa and PK, and I don't think it's just British humor. I just think that it's people who are very posh, very classes, you know what I mean? They don't really care about offending people, especially people that they don't gain anything from. You know what I mean? So PK is just like, girl, this is what I'm going to give you and you better take it because I'm not doing it anymore. And poor Kyle was just destroyed. And now let's talk about Saint Denise. Can I tell you that none of the mess that the ladies have done or have said to Saint Denise or have tried to pull her into, none of their drama has shaken her. But white Marlo, Camille is walking up her back. And guys, it's the best television ever. It's the best television ever because you're watching Denise slowly go from like this sweetheart to like slowly starting to crack every time she has to interact with Camille because Camille is messy and Denise sees it right away and she doesn't want to be bothered with it. I think all the other ladies tolerate Camille's messiness because it's great TV, but Denise is just like, nah, girl, I'm not here for it at all. And it just takes me out because she's so sweet. But then she starts to talk about Camille and you know that this woman cannot stand her. I hate to say it, but when Saint Denise finally gets Camille together, whoo, that's going to be epic. Can we talk about this RV? It is just a monstrous commercial for Skyline Security. And I'm just like, y'all still advertising? Okay. Skyline robbers. Okay. Let me tell you something. Teddy is supporting her husband and she is supporting the business because listen, that security company and Kyle's Birkin bags is the only way they can pay for that big mansion that they just bought on the rocks, okay? Overlooking the bluff. So she got to do what she has to do. But every scene, there is like a picture of this RV draped in Skyline Security. Then they start playing bear pong and it's Skyline Security bear pong. And I'm just like, listen, you know, for some reason I was able to take Bethany and having Skinny Girl in each and every clip. I just think that Bethany was more strategic about it. Teddy is just being so blatant with like, this is a commercial for my family business. And y'all know I'm not hating because I always say, if you're going to come on reality TV, you better get something out of it, right? I'm glad that Mother is doing what she has to do, using this show as a commercial for her brand. I just feel like she's too new to be pulling these kind of moves. When you're so new in the game and already on shaky ground right now because you're coming for an OG, it's just like everything that she does is just extra. So this RV is just extra to me. And I'm like, ooh, you too much too soon. And I can't believe that all these bougie ladies were okay with traveling in this RV wrapped in a Skyline Security commercial. Teddy was fine with paying that grocery bill. Listen, Kyle's Birkin bags, they go a long way, even on the black market. Listen, Teddy, these jokes gonna fly, mama. These jokes gonna fly. Do you guys believe that these ladies actually slept in these like tents, these bougie tents? Like they were cute, right? But they were still like tents. And these ladies are worth a lot of money. I don't know if they really slept in those tents. I think that after they were filming their scenes for the day, production actually took these ladies to like maybe a hotel down the way or something. I don't think that they actually slept in those tents. Now, Saint Denise, maybe she slept in a tent. But Renna, Erica Jane, hell no. She ain't sleeping in no tent. You know what? I gotta be real here. I think that every time the ladies drag Lisa Vanderpump, I think their dragation of Lisa Vanderpump is coming from producer prodding. I really, really do. I think that this is producer influence. I think that Production is mad that Lisa Vanderpump is not showing up to all of these events with the ladies. Mother is refusing to film with them, and it doesn't really make a great season if you have an OG main cast member who refuses to film with the cast because she has drama, because she has some kind of beef with them. It doesn't really make a great season. That was one of the issues that happened with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. There were certain cast members who didn't want to film with each other, so you're getting all of these side scenes and nothing is really meshing or making sense because they're talking about having drama, but they're not meeting together to deal with it, right? So this is the thing. They're having all this drama going on this show, but nobody is meeting to really like hash it out. So even small little arguments are dragged out for like 3 or so episodes because the big drama, the real drama that's going on, we're not talking about it because one of the main players within this drama is refusing to film with the cast. So I'm thinking that they bring her up a lot, not because they really care, but because production wants to make it known they're not okay with her not filming with the cast. I think that's exactly what it is because she comes up in just such odd ways, and I feel like somebody just threw a line in there or fed it to white Marlo and told her to say something so that the ladies can start talking about it. It just doesn't feel natural to me the way they talk about Lisa Vanderpump. You know what, Camille? This is why Kelsey Grammer continues to sue you for filth every time you speak on his name. Listen, I don't know what happened in their marriage, right? It's not my business. Kelsey is not on this show. Camille did not have to let the ladies and the world know that Kelsey likes to, get his back blown out by her dildo. We ain't need to know that. We did not need to know that. And I felt like she was also trying to humiliate him. That's why they always have beef, because Camille is just very reckless with her mouth about people that she has an issue with. Because do y'all remember back in the day, like a couple years ago, when Kelsey, his mistress at the time, sorry girl, you know what I mean, but y'all overlapped, okay? And he even admitted it. She actually got pregnant with Kelsey's child. That's when Camille and Kelsey just fell apart, because at this point she was having a whole baby, so it had to come out in the open, right? The girl ended up having a miscarriage. Camille gonna go online and say that her having a miscarriage was karma for Kelsey cheating with the girl. And I was like, listen, I ain't never been on the side of a homewrecker, right? I'm always team wife. But that comment, sis, you could have not even said that, or you could have just said that to your close girlfriend when you were venting. You know what I mean? We didn't need to know that. Because it starts to paint you in a certain light. And yes, Kelsey treated you like garbage, right? I ain't like that. If your marriage ain't working, end it. Don't start cheating. I'm not for that, right? But to sit up here and talk about what he likes to do in bed sexually, I don't know. It felt like kink shaming too. I didn't like it. I'm like, this is why he keeps on suing you, because of your mouth. I'm not surprised that these ladies don't know how to work a grill. They are nothing without their help. Oh, you know what? I can't believe that I'm here with Teddi. She's so annoying. She is getting on my nerves this season. She keeps on jumping and interjecting herself in situations and conversations that have absolutely nothing to do with her. She is just like fanning the flames at this point, and I get it. She is doing the most because she's trying to up her pay, okay? And also kind of solidify her status for next season. But I'm just like, Teddi, it's enough, fall back. Because Teddi isn't everything but a prison for Rob and Kyle. Listen, I saw an end, and I had to go for it. You know what? Let's get uncomfortable. Saint Denise talking about her happy ending. I'm not kink shaming, but the way she explained it, I was just like, are we leaving out sex trafficking and sexual assault? Just hearing her explain the story, I was just like, you're taking men to get a happy ending. Ain't that illegal? Didn't the owner of the Cowboys, didn't he just get locked up for getting a happy ending? Like that's felonious behavior, and you're talking about it on national TV. And then you're just like, you've never been with a man that hasn't gotten one, and then you gave your current husband, you gifted him a happy ending. And I'm just like, oh, girl, you're incriminating yourself. Shut up. Like, I was listening to this story and I was like, oh, girl, you might be getting locked up, Saint Denise. Listen, the FBI, the whole government watches these reality TV shows, especially with you rich people. And all they do is take notes. And they wait for you to say something that don't match up with your taxes. And the next thing you know, you locked up. Girl, Do you know that they are deporting Joe Gorga, Judice. Juicy Joe is actually getting deported. Teresa lost her last bid. They were just like, absolutely not. He is an immigrant and he committed a crime. And that's the thing, like, you can't be an immigrant and commit a crime. Even if it's petty theft, you're not staying here. He's really getting deported. I didn't think it would happen. Wow. I wasn't watching New Jersey, but I'm going to watch this upcoming season because it's going to be juicy. Now let's get back to Saint Denise and this sexual assault. Because when she was talking about how she got a happy ending from the lady, she was just like, I was getting a massage. I didn't ask for it, but she started doing it. And I didn't tell her to stop. And I was like, what the hell kind of massage parlor is this? Like, you're getting a massage and then she just started rubbing on your coochie till you orgasm? That sounds like assault. What? I'm telling y'all, LA is different. I'm just out here because of the opportunities for me. But listen, I'm East Coast all day. They got sense over there. This place is weird and not in a good way. Okay, so let's talk about this bonfire that was just a bonfire of mess. Teddy won't let this PK thing go. And I just don't understand because it didn't happen to you, right? And she keeps on talking about the situation in the open in front of Dorit. And I'm like, how do you think she's going to react? You're talking about her husband. Women are different about their husbands. You know what I mean? Like, we are very sensitive about our boyfriends. Like, what'd you say about my boyfriend? Oh my goodness. But when it becomes our husband, we're deadly. You know, so I'm just like, Teddy, how do you not get that you're wrong talking about Dorit's husband? Dorit gets upset and pissed and Teddy's just like, oh, calm down. Why can't we have a conversation? Because you talking about my husband in a negative light in front of all of these women. I already know he has an issue. I already know that he doesn't come off the right way. I'm trying to repair that with the person he offended, and you keep on jumping in and making the situation worse. And you know what? Let's talk about messy Kyle, because Kyle is not saying anything. She is sitting over there letting Teddy get ran over by this bus, throwing her under the bus. I was saying ran over. Is it called ran over? No, thrown under the bus, taking all the heat for her situation. And she's not saying anything because she agrees with Teddy. And I also think that Kyle pulled a Lisa Vanderpump and is talking about the situation with PK to Dorit. Not on camera. Like, she's doing that. She's having a conversation with the ladies about PK on camera, but it's very light and she's very victim-y and she's just like, oh no, I just want this to be done. I just want to move on. But I feel like she's talking to Teddy and she's putting on a little bit extra because Teddy apparently is somebody who you can play like that. Lisa Vanderpump was able to do that for a season. She wasn't able to do it for this full season, but Teddy is gullible enough that she can get played, and Kyle learned from the best, so she knows how to pimp a chick on her season. Let's be real here. I think that's what's happening. I think Kyle is sitting down with Teddy, putting on the waterworks, being extra sensitive, and Teddy is defending this girl in front of Dorit, in front of the ladies, but not saying why she's doing it. That has to be the only explanation, because she cannot be this invested in PK. She can't. It has to be in defense of Kyle. I think she's doing that because Kyle is feeding her information when it's just the both of them. Everybody on this show is messy. The whole lot of them. And so we end on the women talking about how J-Lo and the Kardashians change the image of voluptuous women and their bodies being accepted in society. White society. Like, are you kidding me? I know people of color was probably watching the show just like, are you serious? Because I know I was gagged. I was like, the Kardashians made it okay to have a big behind. J-Lo made it okay to have a big behind. Have you seen Oprah's wagon? Like, are you kidding me? There are so many people of color, women specifically, in the industry who've been carrying body. You single out J-Lo and the Kardashians. Cow. Oh, you so naive, it's annoying, but you play naive, sis. You play naive. Anyway, that's where this episode ends. Let me know what you think about this episode in the comment section below. And if you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you very soon for the following episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Stick around. It's coming up right now.